something that surrounds us, the people, the furniture, the light, whatever is around. Everything around us has an expiry date. First of all, when I think about expiry date, when you at home you open a fridge, you see a milk. The milk's got a stamp date on the back of it, and you know it'll last for so long. Right next to the milk, there's butter, there's cheese. Each one of those things has an expiry date. Think about the supermarket shelf. Everything has an expiry date. Car we drive has an expiry date as well. It's not going to go for 100 years. Some years later, it has to go to the wreckers. Throughout my life, I found even my marriage had an expiry date. I'm married twice, and I had twice divorced. So that really gave me a clear picture that you can actually, things does have an expiry date, no matter what you do. My first marriage lasted for 7 years, and second one, 17 years. I don't know what's about 7, maybe this is what happens to a lot of people. I come from Nepal, and I've been grew up in Hindu family. In one of my last speech, I talked about my passing away, my mom, cremation, where in Hindu tradition, the young son has to actually light fire to your mom. When people die, they rush to the Hindu temple right next to the river, they put on top of the wood, and then you walk around 3 times with the fire, and you actually put on top of the lid, and you say goodbye. And I watched my mom getting cremated right to the end. It takes about 3 to 4 hours for a body to burn to ashes. Then they get the brush, and they just brush it to the river, and that's the end. So that's an expiry date as well. So I watched my dad, other member of the family. It seemed that you get older and older, you have more story to tell about how many numbers in the family has passed away. When you're young, it seems like it's further in the distance. You don't think about it. It will happen to you. Last week or 2, I ended up in the hospital straight after the Toastmaster. For a moment, I thought maybe Toastmaster is not so good for me. I really thought it was maybe the stress that it creates. You have to come in the front and you have to do things that you have hesitated for. But anyway, I thought it's a good challenge. So I landed up in the hospital, and it's to do with the cardiac heart problem. For a moment, I didn't think, maybe I won't see any of you guys again. Because I could have just passed away, the expiry date. But I cheated. I got an extension. So I'm here today, so I'm really glad to be here. So with this expiry date, it applies to our life. So I want all of you to think, what are you doing with your lives? Are you getting what you want? Are you doing what you want? There's so many things we get involved in life. Do we get to complete them all? In Buddhism, they have this thing, if you don't complete, you get a reincarnation, you come back to the world again to complete the things you haven't done, finished. So, I don't know if you want to be coming back again and again and come and pay the mortgage and keep the things going. So I think we got to get home and write a list of things we want to do in life, and bucket list. Maybe the big ones and the small ones, and try to narrow them and really enjoy the life, because I think we are not taught how to actually get the most out of life. So I think if you put the expiry date in the front first, and then you start saying, okay, I want to complete this, I want to complete this, and start ticking it off. So that way you get the most out of your life. So next time you go to the fridge, I want you to remember when is the expiry date.